either we're going to understand, okay, I want to go back to something Billy said last week when during the afterburn, I guess it was, when he talked about, there are things that when he's with me that he doesn't always understand, but he's trusting, and then later he may understand it and see how it plays out. We have to do the same thing with what Yahweh has given us to do. He has made it clear, maybe you have a doubt of this, but I think he's made it clear that eventually we're all going to live together forever. Can we agree? But we don't even like each other now. So we're gonna not like each other forever? There's no joke here. We don't even like each other. We don't like to be around each other. We don't seek each other's company. I'm not talking about the little cliquey groups that we have, this little group likes each other and this little group likes each other. That always happens. Because you find that person that you're comfortable with who's comfortable enough with you, and so you're friends. But there's still going to be people in here that you don't like, that you're not comfortable with, that you don't want to be around. That's not the body, And this is what forever's going to look like? I don't think so. Okay? But we're not ready, in terms of our maturity to know how to do that. And it comes back to Philippians. We're not transformed enough into his image to have his mind really up here, okay? If we did, we would act differently, okay? And by the way, I don't know if this is, I think it's a good way to put this. Because I study this all the time, right? I'm studying how the mind works, how the body works, why we do and everything else. Somebody made a couple of teachers out there have made this point. There's a difference between the brain and the mind, okay? So I'm going to break it down in this way. The brain is your thinking, okay? That's thinking, your thought. Your heart is the emotions. The mind is those two combined, because that's where action comes out of, okay? Because you have a thought and an emotion which creates a mindset, okay? A mindset. So we're gonna let the mind of Yeshua be in you. So it means an emotional reaction to a thought combined. So a Yeshua-like thought and emotion together. That's important. You need to get that, okay? Probably for the memers out there like Jet and them, put that together, okay? Because we're told that you think, if you dwell on that thought enough, an emotion will be attached to it. And then if you have the emotion that's strong enough with the thought, an action will come out at some point. Repetitive actions form habits, habits form destinies, right? We talked about that a lot. But now I want you to understand that when it says, let the mind of Yeshua be in you, we're talking about the first thought part and the emotion part combined. That we've already decided the thought was appropriate with the right emotion. And that's a mindset, okay? That's the mind of Yeshua. So I don't want you to think about just the mind of Yeshua being how he thought. I think it's better to say that we're talking about his mindset, his thoughts and emotions appropriate to the thing that was going on. Is that making more sense now? Okay? So that's what, and by the way, all of you, when you listen to these teachings, just like I do when I listen to everybody out there that I listen to, and when you wonder, don't ask me who I listen randomly to a lot of different stuff all the time, as Abba puts things in front of me, that I think, now I want you to understand when I'm listening, I'm looking for that one thing, and what I just gave you may have been that one thing you needed to hear. Don't worry about the rest of it was something you didn't need, whether it was me or some other teacher, but you're looking for that one thing that you go, wow, I can use that. Now I understand better whatever it is I'm dealing with, whatever it is. to understand that when it says let the mind, because some of you might be, what does that mean, let the mind of Yeshua be in you? It means that he only entertains appropriate thoughts. He takes the others into captivity and then attaches the appropriate emotion to the thought together. So now they're combined together, and that's a mindset. That's a mindset. And that's how you have his mind in you.